What's up, y'all? Anime here. I ain't got nothing else to say. No upfront. Fuck it. Just, what is happening? I swear to y'all, I'm not trying to turn into one of those channels, but literally every time I turn around, dumbassery is abound. I swear, ever since I got back on Twitter, it's just stupidity and just hatred and just the fueling, teeming masses that won't stop. And I've fucking had it with this bird app. It makes me want to commit seppuku. I want to grab a sword. And yes, I have an actual sword, so I can do this. I want to grab a sword and slice down my fucking stomach until my insides become my outsides, because this godforsaken piece of shit fuckface bird app is driving my blood pressure into the stratosphere. Imagine, if you will, being supremely tilted over finding out that someone that lots of people are following is following someone who you don't like and who you disagree with. For those of you who are fortunate enough to be uninitiated on this topic, there's a person, a woman, by the name of Emma Langevin. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. She blew up over the past couple days because she's on TikTok and she makes a lot of short, funny videos, just her going through some random ass scenario. She's funny and she's attractive and she has a very pronounced Jersey accent. Now, speaking as someone who once had a very close friend who was from Jersey, who spoke kind of like this and totally would make these kinds of jokes, I definitely had an Usher moment. Yeah, you remind me of a girl that I once knew. Holy shit, she's funny. Holy shit, she's cute. Holy shit, she has Dragon Ball earrings and Nirvana t-shirts. She's very satirical. She's not displaying fucking trash ass behavior from what I can see. She's consistently funny. Why would I not follow her? These are some of the gems that she's posted here.
Hello, I'm Emma, and if you couldn't tell from the nose piercings, the hair, or the mountain of stuffed animals behind me, I'm mentally ill.
I don't understand the people who leave hate comments and then delete them when I reply to them. Like what? Are you scared of a 5'2" white girl over the internet? You sure had a lot to say 5 minutes ago, buddy. Don't be shy, put some more. Don't be shy, put some more.
So I just went downstairs to the kitchen and I'm dressed like this. And my mom is sitting there and she turns to me and she goes, "Are you wearing pants under there?" And I look at her and I'm like, "No, I'm just walking around the house with my pussy out." She didn't like that very much. So I say to her and I'm like, "Listen, you asked me a stupid question, I'm gonna give you a stupid answer." And then I thought about it for a moment and I'm like, these are your old shorts that you gave me. So technically, you're the whore.
She seems like somebody that I would probably hang out with and get along with great with in real life. That was Tuesday, May 19th. I followed her sometime in the morning, probably around 10 or 11. Then, around 7, I started seeing people saying something about how the Jersey girl has been canceled. And I'm just like, okay, what did she do? She literally just joined Twitter this month. So you can't have gone back that far to find some shit. Did she say something racist? Did she call someone a homophobic slur? Did she follow somebody that you don't like? What was it? And oh, how right I was. I just didn't know. Because a lovely, lovely individual by the name of Honey at Leech Emoji or Lychee Emoji. I think it's supposed to be Lychee Emoji, but honestly, I don't give a fuck if I'm mispronouncing this person's name because they are mud. You can't find any of these tweets no more because they're locked. If you weren't following her already, or them, whatever. If you weren't following them already, guess what? Too late. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, my tweets are protected. I don't want you to see my trash ass opinions. But screenshots are a thing. And let me say this before I go any further. I do not condone the bullying or the harassment or the targeted attacks on a person, even if they're doing something heinous. I do not think that people should be sending this person death threats or rape threats or anything like that. But I am 8,000% here for people dragging this person through the fucking dirt for being the asshole that they are. This little Jersey e-girl is following white supremacists, so I don't know why y'all are standing her this hard. Of course, people are gonna follow her because she's fucking funny, starting on TikTok and then trickling onto her other social media accounts. Just because you may not have a following this big or having people interacting with you this much, that doesn't mean you can now come and shit on her and shit on people for following her. But let's just unpack this gargantuan hot take right here. The white supremacists are 3 YouTubers by the names of Shoe on Head, Blair White, and Armored Skeptic, aka Greg. None of these people are white supremacists, not nary a one of them. I follow all 3 of them. I've been subbed to them for literal years and have found nothing in the realms of white supremacy from any of them. So the only thing that I can even think of that would kind of be perceived as being white supremacy is Blair White. She made a post titled Blair Black, and she was talking about being an intersectional trans feminist, obviously posting fun at the woke left and SJWs and stuff. So ooh woo, she's so racist, she's such a white supremacist. At worst, this is just a edgy joke gone too far. She's obviously making fun of a specific type of person. It's not about, oh, fuck niggers. It's about fuck the people who are doing shit like this, okay? And if there's anything else, feel free to let me know in the comments or hit me up on Twitter or Instagram or anything and shoot me a DM or something. And when it comes to Shoe on Head and Armored Skeptic, they are not white supremacists at all. They've been either left or center left for their entire YouTube careers. They are personalities who are critical of things like feminism, intersectionality, and just general SJW culture and ideology. They just don't agree with the popular narrative that leftists and SJWs and the woke left want all people of color to believe. And that honestly is enough to get you labeled as a white supremacist, unfortunately. Once upon a time, you had to actually be, do, or say racist shit in order to be labeled as a racist or a white supremacist. Now, all you have to do is criticize progressivism. And also all you have to do is follow people that other folks call white supremacists. That is the real problem with this. Let's say for a second that our cutie honey here was right, and all 3 of these people are genuine white supremacists. Emma would not be wrong for following them, because following is not an endorsement. I actively follow people who I disagree with because I like knowing how other people think. If for no other reason than when I actually engage with people who think like this, I want to know exactly how they think so I know how to dismantle their arguments. But even beyond that, I'm fascinated with how people think, even if I do not come to the same conclusions that they do. And it turns out that is exactly the case. Almost 2 hours after little cutie honey put Emma on blast, Emma decides to respond. And to make this matter so much worse, it's just the most earnest and wholesome and just the most sincere response that you could ask for. Like, I'm used to people being like, fuck you ain't gonna tell me who I can and can't follow, this my Twitter, kick rocks, fuck face, throwing up middle fingers, calling out all types of names, telling folks to fuck their mother. Like, that's what I'm used to seeing. But then I look up and I get this. Just as I showed my support for the trans community previously, the same sentiment stands for any type of discrimination. Racism, homophobia, transphobia, sexism, etc. of any kind is not welcome here. Yeah, because that's actually one of the tweets that I saw that made me say, oh, okay, this person's probably pretty cool. She says right here, no transphobia allowed. I've also expressed that I support sex workers and that they should be respected. Not sure where this whorephobic thing is coming from, because yeah, people are calling her whorephobic. Why? Honestly, who knows? The heart of the SJW is deceitful and wicked. Who can know it? Hey, this is not an invitation to attack anyone. They had valid concerns, and I don't blame them for calling me out. I thank them for informing me, and I'm asking you all not to send any hate their way. Emma, Booby, I know you're trying to be the bigger person. I know you're probably an upstanding individual, and I'm not saying this ironically at all. But I don't even see this as an attack. I see this as people coming to your defense because you are a harmless person. You don't have anything to do with white supremacy. You're not horrorphobic. So for someone to come to you and lob such accusations your way just because you follow someone that they don't personally agree with, yeah, they're gonna get some heat. Apparently, I'm a white supremacist now. I follow Blair White, but I do not agree with her politics. I like hearing all sides of politics, even the ones I don't agree with. Racism is not and never has been okay. Sorry for any confusion. Why are we having a fucking witch hunt for someone who just wants to be well informed about opinions and positions of other people? Oh, I forgot, because it's 2020 and we just can't let people like other people or be interested in conversations or dialogue or learning about other people. It's just me and mine, and fuck everybody else that thinks differently. I accept and acknowledge my privilege to be able to say that. The last thing I would ever want is for people to think I would want to support or enable any type of bigotry. Thank you for hearing me out and, more importantly, informing me. And unfortunately, that is where the story ends for now. At least that was what I thought. I was like, oh great, she hasn't been online in like 2 days. I don't know if she's coming back. I wouldn't blame her if she didn't come back. But then I get on today. Everyone report lychee emoji. This bitch nearly drove a good friend of mine to hang himself from his closet door. You want to make jokes about people? Do it at your kitchen table, not online, where someone can genuinely feel hurt by your words. To which Honey responded, I thought y'all were trolling at first, so I didn't respond, but now I don't care. If your friend has so much male guilt, he feels killing himself is a better option than fighting for gender equality, then maybe he's right. I can't imagine why he feels so guilty, but that's on y'all. Shrug. Shrug! I almost drove someone to kill themselves. Whatevs. Men are not oppressed, however, if we work hard enough, they could be. No more white gays. The world has progressed past the need for white gays. To parrot Combat Wombat, imagine being so pathetic that all you do is tweet about how bad men are, how racist all white people are, and that you say a man should have killed himself because he's a dude. How many different ways can you say oof? This fuckface right here tried to flex on Emma by saying, uh-oh, look y'all, we got another supporter of some white supremacists. And then the whole of the Bird app turned on her fucking ass. And when she started fucking talking shit and people were like, yo, you got my friend almost killed themselves, she locked her fucking account. Why do y'all do this? Why are y'all like this? This right here is why I am now and probably will forever be of the opinion that SJWs are some of, if not the worst people on the planet. Imagine seeing someone take a genuine rise to viral fame off of nothing but being hilarious and cute and endearing and engaging and intriguing, and then take it upon yourself to say, hey, how can I knock this person down a peg? Only SJWs think like that. Why? Because they're fucking evil. They can't create, they can't grow, they can only steal, kill, and destroy. That's it. SJWs are officially the fucking devil. To Emma, if for some reason you managed to come across this video, I genuinely hope you're doing okay. I really am sorry for all the shit that people have put you through over the past few days because of your harmless following of people who you thought were interesting. You're funny as hell, you're cool as hell, or at least you seem like you are. If you do come back, you will be more than welcome by many people. And if you choose not to come back, I wholly understand and I wish you well in every endeavor of life. And for anyone who thinks like our little cutie honey here, just sit back and just think about the fact that you, in your endless crusade for social justice, just took somebody who was gaining popularity, who had not harmed anybody. She just followed some people that you don't like, and now she's so shook she may not come back. But please go ahead and tell me how you're trying to make society better. I'm dying to hear it. I can't wait. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. I'm Anime, and I'll talk to you later. Deuces.
I hope you can all find the strength in your hearts to forgive me. Because if you don't, every single time there is an issue, I will tell you guys to leave the past in the past, and that people change, and that cancel culture is toxic. And if it gets really bad, I'll threaten to leave social media. Thank you for taking the time to hear me out. I love you all. Stay safe and don't do drugs. Spread positivity. And most importantly, live, laugh, love. This video is not gonna age well someday.